Hello guys, and welcome back to Adventure Quest Worlds. I'm your host, Purple Dragon Gaming, and today we are starting off with gathering those vials of glow Ichor for Dwarfhold here. Or rather, to rescue the dwarves of Dwarfhold. A blue glow stick, okay. Oh, and we've got them all already. Iron Fist! Alright, Radiant Lamps. Excellent. Well done, hero. I may have, forgotten to warn you not to get any of it on you. You might want to go take a very long bath before we continue. Do I glow? Or is it stinky? Anyway, Chaos Dragon Lord Vath does not give us many tools to dig with. We do not want to work for him, but until you take him out, we must keep delivering gold and gems to save our skins. To make our task easier, we normally use small amounts of blasting powder that we make out of bat droppings. Explore Dwarfhold and gather 8 piles of bat guano, then return to me with your findings. Alrighty. I think these bats will do quite nicely for the gathering of that. Go ahead and take care of these guys here. Got 6 out of 8. Awesome. Alright. Let's turn that down a little bit. Don't know if it was too loud on the audio end, but it was a little loud on my end. Game audio, there we go. Froze a little bit, but we got that guano, and here you go. This will do just fine. I appreciate all that you have done for us. There's an old dwarven saying, it's not what you don't do that matters, it's what you do. Okay. Secret weapons. I have one last favor to ask of you, hero. We need weapons. We will not try and free ourselves until Vath is gone from Dwarfhold, but when the time comes, we want to be ready to fight. Gather 8 weapons from the Draconians or Drow and bring them back to me so that I may hide them in a secret location. Where are you gonna hide them? In one of these? Because I feel like they'll be able to see you do that. But okay. Let's go ahead and fight these Draconians and Drow. Already 3 in. Almost there. And does Draconian have it? Yep. Alright. Run! Okay, we're good now. Quests. Secret weapons complete. Thank you, hero. You have completed our part of the bargain. Now it is my turn to help you. Ahead, you will find the gates to the upper city, where Chaos Dragon Lord Vath has made his base, but the gates have been sealed from the inside. I cannot help you open the gates to the upper city, but I know who can. Well, who can? Thank you for all your help, my friend. Now you must gain access to the upper city. I cannot help you with that, but Geopetal can. You can find her near the Heartstone Forge. Good luck and thank you for all that you have done. Geopetal? Up ahead you will find our oldest and most precious treasure, the Heartstone Forge. The spirit of the mountain has created Geopetal to guard it. It is her sworn duty. If you can persuade her that you want to defend Dwarfhold in the Heartstone Forge, perhaps she will grant you access to Upper City. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and head back through. We've seen Geopetal once before and decided we were not going to do those quests because they were locked. So Hopefully this will fix that. Halt, dwarf! That's far enough! What do you think you are doing out here? Oh my, you're a human! A real-life human! I never thought I would have the chance to meet one of these. What a glorious day indeed! Who are you? I am Geopetal, the spirit of the mountain and the protector of the Heartstone Forge. I must obey Lord Vath in fear of what he might do to the forge if I rebelled. But like all here, I seek a means of stopping him. I'm here to stop Vath too. Shh! Keep your voice down. Lord Vath has eyes and ears everywhere. Just beyond this locked door, hundreds of dwarven slaves are crafting chaos weapons. I'm not supposed to let any dwarves pass, but Vath never mentioned anything about humans. Can I go inside then? I would let you in, but unfortunately my key to the upper city was taken from me. I remember what it looks like though. If you were to get me the materials required for such an elaborate key, I suppose I could try to make you a copy. What do you say? Deal? Got it. Please, you must hurry, human. I miss my dwarven friends, and as long as Vath is here, he is a threat to the Heartstone Forge. If you want that key made for you, I suggest you hurry up before Vath and his minions find you. Well, I've already fought quite a few of them, so I'm pretty sure, they're aware we're here. Anyway, everything that I need to make a key can be found in the mines. The base material I require comes from rare enchanted limestone boulders. You can easily spot these rocks by their lime green color and half-moon shape. Return to me only when you have 7 limestones in your possession. Alrighty. So that sounds like we've got to go through the entire area of Dwarfhold to find these, so let's just make sure there's none hiding out with the minecart dwarf. Does not seem like it. So sorry, Geopetal, but you're kind of in the way there. Let's see. There it is. There's one. Okay. Very vibrant green. Are there any in the hole? Yes. Okay. Awesome. We've got 3 already. There's 4. 5 and 6. I just want to move. Thank you. Dwarven Market is closed pending repairs. That's nice. I was kind of wondering what that was. Oh, and there's the last one. Awesome. That wasn't too bad. Also, in news for Adventure Quest Worlds Infinity, the Pledge Manager is up and running, which is how the pledges are going to be rewarded, and they're hoping to get the alpha started as soon as they can get all of those surveys in and registered and all of that. But considering there's over 2,000 now, I believe, it might be a little while. So until then, we'll continue our journey here in Adventure Quest Worlds, and as soon as the alpha comes out, we'll see how buggy it is, because they're expecting a lot of bugs since it's going to be the very first version of the game. But hopefully we can join up there and enjoy the Adventure Quest Worlds Infinity from the very beginning and see where we go from there. For now, though, let's go ahead and give these limestones back to Geopetal. Rockstar. Excellent find, human. These limestones will make for a perfect molding base. You rock! All that glitters. Raw gold is a soft, pliable metal that is the correct density for molding the key. It used to be everywhere in these mines, but that was before the dwarves began prospecting, leaving every rock and vein dry. However, the drow invaders in the mines sometimes carry gold deposits on their boots. If you could bring me 5 gold deposits, I would have enough to continue work on this key. Well, that's, convenient. Hello, guys. All of you are ugly. Yes. You've got 3 eyes, and it's a little bit odd. Nobody needs 3 eyes. It's like y'all are trying to be spiders, and that's not okay. For those of you that don't know, in D&D, the drow worship a spider lady. If I can figure out how, I'll put a picture of said spider lady up on the screen while we finish fighting these guys real quick here. Let's run before those drow kill us. And here we are. Quests, all that glitters. I am glad to see you found enough gold deposits. I hope the drow didn't give you too much trouble. It's fine. We're only halfway through our health. Gemeralds. Before Vath came to power, the mines were filled with precious chaos stones known as gemeralds. These gems, although small, contain massive amounts of chaotic energy. This key is going to require 6 gemeralds in order to open the door. I think the Chaos Draconians are using them to enhance their own magical potential. Find the Chaos Draconians and you will find the gemeralds. Alrighty. Well, here they are. At least 2 of them. And we've already got 2. One more. Alright, there we go. Awesome. Gemeralds. Look at all these gemeralds, and they're perfectly cut, too. We are one step closer to forging this key. Also convenient. Talk to me. The key is almost complete, but I need to cut the key blade to precisely match the tumblers in the keyhole. Only problem is I don't have material soft enough to fit into the keyhole and cast an imprint. Talc is the softest mineral in all of lore, and should do the trick nicely. Track down the albino bats in the mines. They bathe in talc powder daily, which makes them even more white, so one of the bats should have a block of talc at their disposal. Alrighty. Let's run all the way back to the entrance to, well, not the entrance, but that stepping stone pathway of Dwarfold, where those bats like to hang out. And almost there. Here we are, in the middle of the stepping stone pathway. Fight both the bats at once. Have double the chances of getting that block of talc. There we go. Awesome. Run right through the Draconians and Drow, because apparently they don't care about us anymore. And let's get our key. What a perfect block of talc! This is the final element needed for the key. Give me 1 second to cast the keyhole imprint. Yes, there we go. The key is completed. Now I can't guarantee that this will work, but it's worth a shot, right? Now head towards the Upper City Gates door with this key. Alrighty. Here you go, 1 replica Upper City key. I hope it works out. Use the key to unlock the gates to the Upper City. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and enter the city. Oh no! Geopetal's key broke. You should go back to see Geopetal to see what she can do about it. Well, that's inconvenient. But I guess, we can't have everything going our way, right? Unless Geopetal did this on purpose. Geopetal, did you betray us? I was afraid this was going to happen. Lord Vath really doesn't want anyone getting in. The only one who might have a key lives deep in these mines. But he's an absolute monster. His name is Amadeus, and he resides in the deepest part of the mines. Only seek him out if you honestly believe you can overthrow... Only seek him out if you honestly believe you can overthrow Lord Vath. Rock me, Amadeus. In the deepest, darkest depths of the mines, a beast known as Amadeus slumbers. Aggressive by nature and KO-rupted by Vath, Amadeus is best left alone. However, he is our only shot at creating a spare key. Find Amadeus and I will be able to create a new key for you. Okay. Does that mean that we're going to need to, use the minecart? Speed the car up by moving your mouse to the right. Slow down by moving it to the left. Jump over holes and obstacles by clicking the left mouse button. Okay. I did. Okay, well, let's replay it. What? Hold on. Okay, well, turns out that that minecart is used for What's Mine is Yours, which is a daily quest for Reputation for Dwarfhold. That took forever to get, by the way. So if y'all want to do this quest, please keep that in mind, or, you know, have better reactive skills than I do. So let's go ahead and grab that chaotic draconian scale, since we went through all that trouble of getting that bag of gems. Alright. Back down over here and grab the Reputation for Dwarfhold and figure out what the lady actually means by go deeper in the mines. Okay, there's that. And now we can head on this way and figure out where deeper in the mines is supposed to be located here. So that we can get that key mold. Is it? Oh. Hello. It was right here the entire time. That's fun. Okay. Well, let's kill the mole. There we go. Apparently that's what they mean by the horrible beast that lives there. I thought it was weird when we went down there and it was just a glowworm, so that makes more sense. I was afraid this was gonna happen. Oh yeah, we've already read that. Okay. Quests. A key mold? This is even better than I'd hoped. With this, I can make you a perfect key that Vath knows nothing about. Just give me a minute to mold the key. Yes, yes, perfection. This key will open the door, but heed my warning. The path you wish to follow is extremely dangerous. Be careful, human. Okay. I'm glad to see that you are still alive, human. But tell me, what are you doing standing around here for? Don't you have work to do? Use the key to unlock the gates to the upper city. I'm sure this one will work. Okay, and those are all quests that you can repeat. Let's just go now. The upper city gates are open. What other perils can be found inside? Walk in to find out. Alrighty. And we are in the upper city. Hello, who are you? Jorxlol, Drow Assassin. Quiet, you fool. Do not let anyone see us talking, or I'll have to do away with you myself. Okay, but first I want to ask you something. Well, what did you want to know? One, who are you? My name is Jorkslaw. I am the leader of the elite assassin clan Breathe and Dirt. The amount of effort that the team puts in to put all of the jokes in it's commendable. I am the leader of the elite assassin clan Breathe and Dirt, the most feared assassin group in the Underside. Even the bravest drow warrior will only whisper our name for fear that one of us will be in the shadows listening. And we usually are. Why are you helping? There are several very good reasons. First, Lord Vath is powerful and pays well, but Elder Ironfist has paid me better from his hidden stores of gold. Dwarves always have a stash somewhere. Okay. Second, most of Breathe and Dirt's assassination contracts come from rich drow wishing to do away other rich drow. If Vath unites them under his rule, there goes our business. I see. Lastly, the drow and dwarves have had a working friendship for centuries. I even have a few dwarven friends. Well, allies, really. More like people I know, I suppose. Okay, fine. I haven't met any dwarves, but we Undersides need to stick together. Okay. Why the 2 eye patches? There's a story behind that, but it's need to know, and you don't need to know. When you've been an assassin as long as I have, you consider yourself lucky if you've only lost your eyes. Besides, only the very worst assassins actually need to use their eyes. I'm concerned for your mental health. Anyway. Okay. There we go. You have a shop? There it is. Okay, let's look at these real quick. Heavy curved drow sword. Offer AC. Breathe and Dirt cloak. Mold resistant. Well, that's nice. A mini rhino beetle. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's see what quests he's got for us. Disappoofed. You can't go charging in there without knowing what you're dealing with. You need information, and I can help you get it if you share what you learn with me. I have treated this cloak with a disappoofing potion. It's an old assassin's secret recipe. You will be totally invisible for a little while. Sneak to the gates of the keep and try to touch them. Return with the cloak when you are done. Okay. We actually are invisible. I was honestly not expecting that. Okay. Are these the gates of the keep? Maybe not. Are we going the right way? I think we are. Cutscenes! Dragon Lord. I'm not done yet. Speak. Dragon Lord Vath, we have completed using the Dwarven Forge to create the next shipment of Chaos-infused weapons for Draketh, and the slaves have found another Chaos Gemerald today. Only one Chaos Gemerald? Tell them no food until they produce at least 3 more. My lord, they are already so weak that they can barely move. How can you expect... Dwarves are a hardy breed. That is why I allowed them to live as my slaves. If a few die, then we are just pruning the weak branches from the strong tree. But... Soldier, that sounded like a question. Are you questioning the drow who overtook Dwarfold by himself? The drow who has mastered the legendary sword of dragon control? The drow who controls the mighty dragon Stalagbite? No, Dragon Lord Vath. Would never think to... Get out, fool. If there is one thing I hate more than being questioned, it's a coward. I no longer have need of you. Return home in shame and tell your friends and family that you have failed me. Yes, Lord Vath. Well, that's just lovely. Quests. Well done. I was sure that you'd get noticed. So the Chaos weapons are for Draketh? The Heartstone Forge is the only place that could craft such weapons. But what could he want those Chaos Gemeralds for? We need to get you back into the keep before he completes his plans. I can do it, but we have some things to take care of first. Hoodwinked. You've got to even the playing field a little if you want to survive your showdown with Vath. That means taking out some of my fellow drow. Don't worry, all of my Breathe and Dirt clan assassins are off duty, so you can attack any that you find. Use the Cloak of Disappoofing again and bring me 6 assassin hoods. Okay. Go ahead and accept that. Why we've got to use the cloak, I don't know. But I'm not gonna take it off. If this is what we're supposed to be using. Keep that. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Hoodwinked. Wow, you're good at this. I might offer you a job if you pull this off. That was good, but we still need to thin the numbers more. Okay. And then claws for the cause. In addition to his drow soldiers, Vath also brought a phalanx of corrupted Draconians with him. I'm sure you've seen them around. I need you to go get rid of some of them. Use the Cloak of Disappoofing and bring me 3 Draconian claws as proof of your victory. Alrighty. I wonder if there's any to the left. There are. Awesome. 1 out of 3 claws gained. And awesome. Draconian claws acquired. Let's run back to the drow that's on our side. You did the world a favor, hero. Chaos Draconians are filthy brutes with no sense of style. And you have style? Okay. Anyway, that's all the time that I've got for today, guys. So next time we're gonna look at the quest Scrambled Eggs, where we're gonna be collecting 12 cracked eggs, apparently. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss the next one. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.